Slovakia will participate in their first ever World Cup finals after finishing top of European qualifying Group 3. Reformed in 1993 after spending the post-war era as part of the old Czechoslovakia, Slovakia have slowly been building a talented side. South Africa 2010 will be their chance to show the world they belong amongst the footballing elite. Having failed to qualify for the last 3 World Cups, few would have tipped Slovakia to make an impression on Group 3, but they made their intentions clear in their opening game. Northern Ireland visited Bratislava and left empty-handed after Slovakia claimed a 2-1 win. A frustrating first half ended goalless after Martin Jakubko had a goal ruled out. But Slovakia went in front just a minute after the restart when Martin Skrtel gave them the lead. Marek Hamsik added a second 20 minutes from time, meaning Jan Derich's late own goal proved inconsequential. 3 days later, Slovakia suffered their first defeat of the campaign, a 2-1 loss in Slovenia. The team's next game was a comfortable 3-1 win against perennial whipping boys San Marino, which set up the biggest game of the group so far, the visit of much-fancied Poland to Bratislava. The visitors came into the game unbeaten in Group 3 and looked set to extend that record when Ebi Smolarek gave them the lead 20 minutes from time. But with 5 minutes left, the match turned on its head as Stanislav Setsak scored twice in 60 seconds to give Slovakia the points that meant they ended 2008 top of Group 3. Slovakia's first qualifier of 2009 saw the team make the short trip to Prague to face the Czech Republic. The home side boasted a number of household names, but had got off to a slow start in their campaign. Slovakia took the lead 23 minutes in, when the impressive Setsak notched his 3rd goal in as many games. That lead lasted just 7 minutes though, as Grigera quickly drew the hosts level. Once again, a late goal proved decisive for Slovakia. In the 83rd minute, Erik Jędrysik beat Petr Cech at the second time of asking to hand Slovakia their first win against their near neighbours since 1997. That win left Slovakia second in the group behind Northern Ireland, who had played 2 games more. Slovakia had amassed 12 points from their opening 5 fixtures, meaning they were a point behind the leaders and 2 clear of 3rd place Poland. The next 2 games yielded 4 points as San Marino were thumped 7-0 before a late Milan Baros equaliser denied Slovakia a second win against the Czech Republic. 3 qualifiers remained, the first of which would prove pivotal. Slovakia went into the clash with Northern Ireland knowing a win would cement their place at the top of Group 3. The prolific Stanislav Setsak found the net 15 minutes in, and midway through the second half, substitute Filip Holosko made an immediate impact, scoring 2 minutes after his introduction to seal the win. So a crucial 3 points gained then. It meant that just a point at home to Slovenia in the penultimate game of the campaign would ensure Slovakia's place in South Africa. But nerves got the better of the home side, who gave one of their poorest performances of the campaign and slipped to a 2-0 defeat. That meant Slovakia held a 2-point lead over Slovenia ahead of their final game. Slovenia's match in San Marino was always likely to yield 3 points. Slovakia faced a much tougher prospect though, a trip to a snow-covered Chorzów to take on Poland. It was Slovakia who adapted better to the treacherous conditions and claimed a historic 1-0 win after Gančarczyk put through his own net after just 4 minutes. A stoic defensive display kept the hosts at bay, and the final whistle was the cue for jubilant celebration as Slovakia were confirmed as winners of Group 3. Having proved their pedigree in qualifying, Slovakia are tipped by many to be a decent outside bet to reach the knockout stages in next summer's tournament. They will be hopeful of a favourable draw, but regardless of who they face, next summer will be a historic milestone in the history of Slovakian football as they compete in their first ever World Cup finals.